Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Did you mean that?
Or
Peter.
we're all called Peter, man.
Peter Parker.
Same again. We're all Peter Parker.
Spider-Man is an Avengers Doomsday. You can take that to the bank, Colton guarantee. It's not worth much, but it's there. I think it's just a question now of which Spider-Man will be in Doomsday. The most obvious answer being Tom Holland's mainline MCU Spider-Man, but this is a multiversal clashing of universes movie that will feature the return of the Fox era X-Men, so Tobey Maguire and maybe Andrew Garfield Spider-Man showing up, it isn't even a little far-fetched, so let's break it down. So let's start with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He is currently in London filming Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is also where Avengers Doomsday is simultaneously being filmed. Now, Holland's absence from the Avengers Doomsday chair lineup video revealing the cast of the film was notable, certainly very notable. And there were other big names like Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Chris Evans' Steve Rogers that weren't there as well. But those are some pretty big names that maybe they aren't wanting to confirm are part of the cast. Maybe they want those big pops for when people are actually sitting down watching the movie. But we've also got missing names like Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, Tatiana Maslany's She-Hulk, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. Names that you would think would be there on the backs of these chairs and would be part of this big culmination movie of the Multiverse Saga. So the absence of all of those names made many speculate that there would be another chair video to come where they'll reveal even more cast members. And even Kevin Feige has said that the chair video didn't list everyone. It was just part of the cast. So maybe there's a lot more cast to be announced, and maybe Tom Holland is going to be part of that. I mean, Spider-Man Brand New Day does lead directly into Avengers Doomsday, and the films are like 6 months apart. Plus, Disney's entire benefit from this deal that they made with Sony is that they get to have Spider-Man be an Avengers movie. So why the hell wouldn't Spider-Man be there? But while I'm insistent that Spider-Man will be in Doomsday, maybe it's not Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Maybe Holland really isn't showing up for Doomsday, and his part in this big culmination event doesn't really kick in until Secret Wars. But even if that's the case, I still think there is going to be a Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday. A Spider-Man that they may end up keeping hidden from the marketing. Maybe we don't see the Spider-Man's name on the back of a chair, but I think that would be incredibly stupid. Again, Disney's side of the Sony deal is that they get to have Spider-Man in their movies. Spider-Man is their most popular Marvel character and their biggest draw. So, if they're going to have Spider-Man in the movie, why not advertise that he's in the movie? Don't even get me started on them, trying to pretend that Tobey and Andrew weren't in No Way Home. Huge mistake. That movie totally would have made, I think, $2 billion. Well, I don't know, because it got leaked pretty much and everybody was anticipating they would be there. Anyway, that film came incredibly close to crossing 2 billion. I'm going off on a tangent. So anyway, maybe there's a different Spider-Man in Doomsday. Now, which Spider-Man will it be if it's not Tom? I'm personally leaning toward Tobey Maguire. He is, of course, my favorite Spider-Man. He's the Spider-Man I grew up with. But another reason for it being Tobey Spider-Man over Andrew's, who I also love, I think Andrew was the best part of Spider-Man No Way Home. It feels like Avengers Doomsday is really going the nostalgia route with bringing back the early Fox era X-Men. And they were all the rage at the same time as Tobey's Spider-Man trilogy. And oh my God, getting to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man with the original X-Men would be so fucking awesome. And it just makes sense. Spider-Man No Way Home, it brought back the legend. It was a key film in setting up this whole saga. So why the hell wouldn't you bring back Andrew? Why the hell wouldn't you bring back Tobey? And while I think Andrew will definitely reappear, I think that's more likely to happen in Secret Wars, but Doomsday's got to have a Spider-Man. And why not have it be one of these multiversal Spider-Man? Have it be a Spider-Man from another universe. I mean, if the multiverse is crumbling, Tobey's Spider-Man universe is going to be affected as well. And we know the character has already had multiversal experience in No Way Home. So imagine us getting to see Tobey get recruited to come help fight Doom. Maybe like when he blipped back to his universe at the end of No Way Home, maybe he found it completely destroyed and just gone. And now he's been determined to get it back. And maybe we could get a little backstory about maybe him coming face to face with Doom. Maybe Tobey's Spider-Man ended up landing in the void because he had no universe to return to. And maybe that is where he ends up coming face to face with Loki after Doom yeets him off the throne. The possibilities are seriously endless. I mean, God, that would be cool. Doom throws Loki off the throne. Loki falls into the void. And there we see a shadow step up. And it's fucking Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Oh my God. And then Loki like puts together his own team. Like we're going to have the different teams, you know, throughout Doomsday. And Loki's team could be heroes that he recruits from the void who have landed there because Doom has already destroyed their universes. Pretty fucking cool. Now, another reason to have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man be in this movie is because Doomsday, I think it's really important, especially leading into Secret Wars, that Doomsday showed just how brutal Doom is. Tobey Maguire's getting up there in age. Tom Holland is Spider-Man, and I say getting up there in age to play Spider-Man. Tom Holland also, you know, he's Spider-Man, and you don't want multiple Spider-Man franchises going on at the same time, though I would like to see Sam Raimi do a Spider-Man 4, bring back Tobey, you know, do one more. But anyway, my point is, to show Doom and how cruel he is, you need people for him to kill. Why not have him kill Tobey, Spider-Man? Have Tobey do like this big, like triumphant, self-sacrificial final battle with Doom to like save the other Avengers. And maybe it could be like Tobey and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and they're in a final battle with RDJ's Doctor Doom and have these three titans fighting each other. And then after, you know, Tobey and Hugh Jackman's Spider-Man and Wolverine are the final two standing against Doom, we could have Doom just body Wolverine, kill Wolverine, but Wolverine comes back because he can heal, but you know, Tobey doesn't come back. And then in Avengers Secret Wars, we could see Tom and Andrew's Spider-Man, and they're there to avenge the death of their brother, Tobey, restore his universe despite him being gone. And maybe they could even go and visit MJ and tell them about Tobey's great sacrifice. Oh my God. Marvel, please, I will consult for free. Just give me a call. Please give me a call. Hey everybody, Colton here, and this is the mailbag style show where I take your questions about Marvel, Star Wars, DC, movies and streaming in general. Whatever you want to ask, send it in to the email address AskColtonNow@gmail.com, link in the description below. And hey, maybe you'll see your question featured right here on the show.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.